Hello students, we are doing the third unit of maths, that is subtraction. Until now we have learned how to subtract the 3-digit numbers and 4-digit numbers, and we have learned how to arrange the numbers in column and subtract, and we have also learned how to check the answer. Now today we will discuss about the properties of subtraction. Let us try to understand 78 minus 0, 40 minus 0, 12 minus 0, 198 minus 0, 1728 minus 0. Let us try to subtract these numbers. Now 78 minus 0 is 78, 0, 0, 0, 40, 12 minus 0 is 12, 198 minus 0 is 198, 1728 minus 0 is 1728. Now what do you observe from these examples? Here we observe that the difference of a number and 0, the difference of a number and 0 is the number itself. You can see here the difference is the number itself. 40, 12, 198, 1728. So whenever we subtract any number and 0, then the answer will be the number itself. So this is the property of the subtraction, and we have worksheet number 5 based on this property. Let us try to solve some questions of this worksheet. Here is the worksheet number 5. Let us try to solve some questions. Fill in the placeholders. First one is done for you. 63 minus 0. Whenever we subtract any number by 0, then we get the number itself. So what will be the answer? It will be 863. Now 888 minus dash is equal to 888. So see, here the number is 888. What should we subtract from 888 to get the number itself, that is 888? So we have discussed right now that we subtract 0 from 888 to get the number itself, that is 888. In the same way 1982, and the answer will also be the 1982. So what should we subtract from this number to get the same number as answer? We will subtract 0. Now here answer is given 788, difference is given, and you have to find out the number from which the 0 is subtracted. So the answer is 783. So what should come here? Here 783 will come. So 783 minus 0 is the number itself, that is 783. Now here is 1200. 1200 minus 0. Whenever we subtract any number and 0, we will get the number itself. So what will be the answer? It is 1200. And here the difference is given 968. So what should we subtract? 0 should be subtracted from which number to get 960? So here 960 will come. So 960 minus 0 is 960. So in this way we can solve these questions. Now we have word problems. In our day-to-day life, there are many situations where we have to subtract, and we will discuss those situations, some situations, and we will learn how to subtract and where we have to subtract in the word problems. How can we identify whether we have to subtract or add or do any other operation of mathematics? First of all, try to understand the situations where we have to subtract, and I will give you the keywords for subtraction as I have given the keywords for addition. Similarly, now again I will give you some keywords for subtraction. So the keyword for subtraction is left, remaining, and the situation where we have to compare the two things. So it is not a keyword. This is the situation where we compare the two things, comparing the two things, two or more two things. So this is a situation, not a keyword. So let us start with the worksheet. So here is the first question of worksheet number 6. Rahul had 2,359 stamps. So here stamps are given. Out of these, 1,985 are Indian stamps. So here total number of stamps are given, and out of these stamps, 1,985 stamps are Indian stamps and the rest are foreign stamps. Now how many foreign stamps did he have? So try to understand this question. Suppose you have 12 chocolates, out of which I'm giving you one situation. Here you have 10 chocolates. Out of these 10 chocolates, 8 are dairy milk and the remaining are Kit Kat. So you have to find out the number of Kit Kat chocolates. So what will you do? Here total number of chocolates you have is 10 and number of dairy milk chocolates is 8. So what is the number of Kit Kat chocolate? Yes, 2. Now how you find out? By subtracting these two. 10 minus 8. We have 2 Kit Kat chocolates. That means out of 10, 8 are dairy milk chocolates and the remaining means which are left are Kit Kat chocolates. So in the same way, Rahul has 2,359 stamps, and out of these Indian stamps, there are Indian stamps and foreign stamps. When these two stamps are added, then The total number of stamps are 2359. Now out of this 2359, 1985 are Indian stamps. You have to find out the foreign stamps. So in the same way, the left or the remaining stamps are foreign stamps. So we have to subtract these two, total number of stamps and Indian stamps, then we will get the foreign stamps. I hope it is clear to you. Let us solve this question. Now here, solution number 1, that is worksheet number 6, word problems, solution number 1. I am not writing the question. Here is the solution number 1. So first of all, we will write what is given. So here Rahul had 2359 stamps. What is given? Total number of stamps are given. 2359 stamps are there with Rahul. So whenever we do the word problems, first of all we will write whatever thing is given. So here two things are given, this and this. So first of all we will write this 2359. What is 2359? 2359 are the total number of stamps that Rahul had. So we will write total number of stamps. Total number of stamps. So here the total number of stamps are 2359. Now what else is given? Now what is this 1985? Now 1985 are Indian stamps. So what else is given is Indian stamps are given, 1985. So number of Indian stamps, that is 1985. So we will, now what we have to find out? We have to find out the rest stamps or the remaining stamps. So we have to find out the number of foreign stamps. So to find out the number of foreign stamps, we have to subtract these two. So we will subtract them. You know how to subtract. First of all, make the upper digits greater. 9 is greater than 5. 5 is smaller than 8, so we will borrow. What will it becomes? It becomes 15 tens. Then what is left over here is 200. Now here 2 is smaller than 9. We will again borrow. It will become 1200. And what will left over here is 1000. Now subtract them. 9 minus 5 is 4. 15 minus 8 is 7. 12 minus 9 is 3. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So here is the number of foreign stamps. So question is, how many foreign stamps did he have? So we will write the answer. Rahul have 374 foreign stamps. Now we have 3 questions left in this worksheet. So you can read these questions and try to understand what you have to do. There are keywords in some questions and in some questions there are not. So try to read this question, try to understand these questions. If it is possible to solve, then you can solve. Otherwise, we will discuss these three questions in our next video. Thank you.